Log 3. The Suggestion. Personal Log, Lieutenant Alex Craig. Stardate 41154.2. I tried the replicator again this morning. It produced exactly what I asked for. Temperature, texture, composition. Everything was correct on the first attempt. I adjusted it anyway. Reduced the seasoning slightly, then increased it again. Changed the preparation sequence. Let it run through 3 variations that should have made a difference. They didn't. Each version arrived the same way. Complete, consistent, and immediately finished. There was nothing to correct, nothing to build from. I ate a few bites of the last one and set it aside. It wasn't wrong. That seemed to be the problem. The console chirped just as I was considering whether to try again. Crusher to Alex. I stepped over and tapped the panel. Good morning, Beverly. Good morning. Are you busy? I glanced back at the plate. Not exactly. Good. I was heading to Observation Lounge 2 for a late lunch. Thought you might want to join me. There was a brief pause. Yeah, I said. That sounds good. I arrived a few minutes early. One of the smaller observation lounges. Quiet, mostly empty. The stars held beyond the viewport, uninterrupted. Selar was there. She sat at the far end of the table, a pad angled slightly toward her. Though she wasn't reading it, her attention shifted as I entered. Not immediately, but precisely when I reached the table. She looked up. Lieutenant, Selar said. I didn't realize Beverly invited more than one of us, I said. It appears she did, Selar said. She asked me to join her for lunch as well. I took the seat next to her. For a moment, neither of us spoke. The ship moved around us in the distance, silent, continuous. You're not working, I said, nodding slightly toward the pad. I am waiting, Selar replied. That doesn't usually require a console, I said. It does if one prefers not to be interrupted, Selar said. I considered that. Has it been effective? I asked. No, Selar said. We let the silence sit for a moment. Not uncomfortable, just unoccupied. Crusher arrived a minute later, carrying a small tray along with a few smaller dishes. There you both are, Beverly said. Good, I wasn't sure who'd get here first. Selar, I said. Of course she did, Beverly said, not sounding surprised. She set everything down between us. I brought something, Beverly said. It's an old Italian recipe. My grandmother used to make it. Selar studied the arrangement. It appears incomplete, Selar said. That's intentional, Beverly said. She never finished anything the same way twice. You were supposed to play with it a bit, make it your own. I looked between the main dish and the smaller plates. So this is the rest of it? I said. If you want it to be, Beverly said. She took her seat, glancing between us once. I've been meaning to catch both of you at the same time, Beverly said, though I didn't think it would actually work this easily. That suggests an error in planning, Selar said. It suggests I'm overdue for help, Beverly said, smiling slightly. I leaned back a little. That sounds more accurate, I said. She let out a small breath. I've been trying to get a few small groups going on the ship. Nothing official, just ways for people to meet each other outside of duty rotations. She paused. It turns out that's more work than I expected. That is consistent with most group activities, Selar said. Exactly, Beverly said, which is why I'm trying to offload some of it. She looked between us again. I was thinking about starting a reading group. Informal. A few people, rotating topics, nothing structured unless it needs to be. She tilted her head slightly. And I thought one of you might be willing to help me get it moving. Selar didn't answer immediately. She considered it. Not emotionally, just as a question of function. I would attend, Selar said. I would not organize. Beverly smiled. I suspected as much. I do not reliably encourage participation, Selar continued. People tend to interpret my invitations as optional in a way that reduces attendance. That was a very diplomatic way of putting it, Beverly said. It is accurate, Selar said. Beverly turned her attention to me, not pressing, just waiting. I glanced briefly toward the viewport, then back to the table. A reading group, I said. What kind of material? Anything people bring in, Beverly said. Fiction, theory, history. Doesn't really matter. It sounds manageable, I said. It is, Beverly said. Until it isn't. I nodded once. I can help, I said. She didn't react much, just a slight shift. Good, Beverly said. That helps. Selar inclined her head slightly. I will attend, she said. I'm counting on it, Beverly said. I didn't think much about the replicator after that, but later when I went back and tried again, it produced the same result. Complete. Immediate. Nothing left to adjust.